This is Allie.
Say, hey guys.
Hey guys, this is Jamie.
Hey guys, this is Allie.
Hey guys, this is Allie.
Hey, this is Jamie.
And this is Shoot and Tell.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our podcast.
We
are doing a giveaway.
Yeah, we have a giveaway coming.
And it's really cool. And it kind of goes along with our topic of what we're talking about today. Mm-hmm. We're talking about being a mom. But our podcast, our giveaway is very like, not mother-centered, but like,
I think self-care.
It's self-care. I
think really anyone, like, it's just very self-care, very expensive things that are.
When I think of this giveaway, I think of moms because I'm a mom probably, but
Same.
I think it's a big spa day.
It's a spa
kind
day.
of self-care. And so I'm like, oh, a mom needs a spa day. Like that's what I think
That's what I think of too, because I'm like before having a kid, I could just book an appointment to go get my hair done and be like,
yeah, now I need it all in one day.
Yeah.
A little spa day. Which obviously that's
and it's expensive. It's really expensive.
So expensive.
It's so expensive. So our spa day package is going to be
super cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I wish
I could win it.
No, literally. But we're launching it December 13th, and we're going to announce the giveaway.
Saturday.
Yeah. Holy cow, it's coming up. We're going to announce the giveaway winner on the 24th.
So it's like a little Christmas
package. Me and Jamie are moms. We're young moms.
Young mommies.
I had Isabella at 20. You were 22, right?
No, I was. Me, I'm like, how old am I? I was 23. Wait.
Oh shoot! Isabella's older than Bo.
Well,
duh.
Well, yeah,
I forgot.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, wait, how old am I?
Me and Jamie are only like.
I'm about to turn 24. I realize. Yeah, I'm old.
Soon. We're like 2 months apart.
22 when I got.
I feel like that's more acceptable.
22. I was 22 when I had Bo. Yeah.
I feel like more people, like when I was 20, I feel like I got judged a lot more.
So 2 years difference.
Yeah, but like 20 is like bad in people's eyes compared to 22. I don't know why, but I feel like that, like I was really judged. Like they acted like I was a teen mom or something.
That's so funny. I hate that. But I felt judged too.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt judged too. I got married and then right after I got pregnant, like a month later. And I think for some reason, I feel like I was looked down on. Like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, wouldn't you think it's better because you got pregnant after you got married?
Yeah, you would think, right?
Like,
I got pregnant on my honeymoon.
Can't relate. Had Isabella on accident. Oopsie.
Out of wedlock.
Actually. But I had a horrible pregnancy. My pregnancy was really hard. Like I was miserable.
What was your pregnancy like? Like
I was sick every day of my life. I literally quit my job in Portland because I couldn't work. So I lived when I got pregnant, I lived in Portland and I was a daycare teacher for 4 and 5 year olds. And it was really fun. Not when you're throwing up every day.
Yeah.
And I literally probably couldn't go, I don't know, more than 25 minutes without puking.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. I lost so much weight in the first part of my pregnancy. Don't worry, I gained it all back. I lost so much weight in the first part because I was puking like probably upwards of 20 times a day. Like I was dying. I had to get fluids multiple times. Yeah, it was horrible. I was so sick. I had no energy. And so I quit my job in Portland because I was going to move home anyway. But I was like, oh, this is not going to work. Like I can't do this. Quit my job, moved home. I quit my job when I was like 7 weeks probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that. Maybe 8 weeks. And then didn't work again until I was like 14, 15 weeks pregnant.
Oh, wow. So you jumped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like my aunt, because I couldn't work. Yeah, I was dying. So my aunt was like, just take till you're in your second trimester. It'll go away.
No, it doesn't.
No, I was just dying every single day. So I just had a really hard time. I was constantly sick. I was just so tired. And I just like could not
handle it.
I
think like, I remember when I first was pregnant, I was in so much pain. Just like,
really?
Maybe I just like bleep this part out. Dude, got hard so bad.
Really?
Yeah, they would get hard and it would be painful. Like it felt like someone was putting ice cubes on your.
See, my boobs were super swollen and hurt like bad.
So right before, I'm just gonna leave this in. Maybe I'll get like, but right before I found out I was pregnant, me and Matt were in Oklahoma.
You can do that censor thing.
Yeah.
Like the beep. Yeah, that'll be funny.
I will do that. When me and Matt were in Oklahoma, I remember it was like near Halloween. And I remember because we were like decorating pumpkins and we went outside and it was like a really cold day. And I remember I was like, oh my gosh, my hurt so bad.
That's
to the point
so
where I was
weird.
like, I ran inside, I took a blow dryer and I was like I was like, man, the Oklahoma cold is so much different than Oregon. And then I realized like
No, you
a
just were
week later, I was pregnant. And this is a huge thing, but I would get like on like I would be in the grocery store and it would just happen. And I'm like,
really?
And it feels like ice cubes are being put on them.
I do not recall having anything like
No, I'm
Oh, I would pass out all the time. I had literally, I'm not even kidding you, every symptom you could probably have.
except
my
for
pain, but my doctor was like, what the hell? So one time I was sick every day and I was puking every day. I had nausea every day. I had heartburn constantly to the point where I would throw up because my heartburn was so bad. So it was just like double whammy. And then I would pass out. So I was in Bagel Tree one day. This was embarrassing, but now I look back at it and I'm like, poor pregnant Allie. I was in Bagel Tree by myself and I had already eaten that day. Like I had drank water, I had eaten. It wasn't like I was like not doing anything. So I go there and I'm by myself. I don't even know. It was like a Sunday, or Saturday. Chris must have been at work and everyone was at work. And I order my bagel and I'm like, I had ordered it, I paid and everything, and I'm like standing there and all of a sudden things started getting like black, and I have really bad migraines where that happens. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm just getting a migraine. So I kind of like held on to the counter and then I don't even remember, I just I literally
fell.
I fell and I passed out, and they were really scared and they were gonna call the ambulance because I didn't wake up for like 3 minutes, and that's I guess a really long time.
I would be terrified.
And everyone was like, what the hell? And I remember just like I woke up and I was only like 12 weeks. Like I was
so
maybe maybe 14 weeks. Like I had no bump for the longest time.
Yeah.
And so no one could tell. And I woke up and I was like, they're like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm pregnant. Like I like looked around to make sure nothing like was I wasn't bleeding, like nothing happened. And I was like, okay. And they were like, okay, we're gonna call an ambulance. And I was like, no, absolutely not. My aunt's a nurse. Like I will call my aunt. She will come pick me up. So my aunt came and picked me up. She like checked me over, did my vitals, did everything, took me to the hospital with her because she was at work. And then we waited till Chris got off and he took me to the OB and they were like, yeah, that's just a symptom of pregnancy. And I was like, oh.
Everything's a symptom of pregnancy. My toe hurts. It's a symptom of pregnancy.
No, literally. And then I was trying to make pancakes one morning, fucking passed out. Literally fell on the ground.
Dude, what if you were driving?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't tell me not to drive. So. They didn't say I couldn't drive. I never really thought about that.
It's like a seizure. Like you're just like,
yeah, that actually probably would have been really bad.
I know a girl that like has seizures and she drives a Tesla and they actually can sense if you're having a seizure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so they like will kick into like self-driving. So they should make that for pregnant women.
They should. I should show you a picture. When I fell, I hit like, you know that middle cart that's in there? I hit it. So I had like a black eye. No, I fell really hard. I fell straight on my face, like straight on my stomach. That's why we were all super scared. So I like had to go but it ripped out all my eyelashes.
You're like bald eagle.
No, literally, it was so bad. It was the worst experience of my life. And I was just really depressed. But I was really isolated when I was pregnant because I was so sick.
Yeah, I feel like that's also really like you can fall into like depression really easily because you're already so hormonal.
Oh yeah.
I felt really isolated too during pregnancy as well. Like I think because I was moving. Like
you were in the middle of like Oklahoma to here.
Yeah, and so I think also I'm the first one to be pregnant as well, and so nobody could understand.
You were dying.
I was dying.
Yeah, Bella Swan kind of vibes is how I felt. Oh. That's literally me. Like when she's just like dying, that was me. I was deathly ill like that.
I hate that.
It was horrible.
Let's hope that your honeymoon's like it too.
God, I'd die. No, but I was super sick and it was just miserable. And like I said, I was super isolated. Mm-hmm. And so like I had a lot of anxiety around having Isabella because I was like, I don't want her to get sick. I don't want her to die. Like I just like in my brain had this like formed this idea because I had such bad anxiety prior that if anyone held Isabella, she would just get sick and die. Like I was so my entire pregnancy, I hyperfixated on it. And then when I had her, I didn't want anyone to touch her. And I was literally terrified. Like,
I think that's like a huge thing.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I think when I was pregnant, I had huge anxiety, like a lot more than usual. I remember being in like, we moved to these like apartments in Winston and they were like kind of sketchy. And I would like have visual dreams where it felt like it was so real that someone broke into the door, ran up the stairs and would kill me and Bo.
Well, pregnancy dreams are when you're pregnant, your dreams are like heightened. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that, but now
so
that's good.
Pregnancy dreams, you have crazy dreams when you're pregnant. It's like something like hormones or something. I don't know.
I would have a
what it
dream
is
every single night when I was pregnant. I could remember every single dream, and I would wake up exhausted. And now I don't have dreams. Like, I mean, I do obviously, but
not like every single night.
Yeah,
but I had like horrible night terrors and
Same.
like weird things,
like really weird stuff.
Yeah. After Isabella was born, I didn't have anyone meet her for like 5 days. I was
like that though.
So paranoid.
I kind of was like really. I think my family met Bo, but it was like no one from the outside world could meet him.
I didn't even have my mom.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was paranoid, I'm telling you. And also, I just like, I like my own bubble. Like, I like being in my own bubble, especially with Isabella. And I'm very, I hold a grudge. And so, like, I don't want people in my life that I don't. So my mom her dad is not my favorite person in the world. We don't even talk. We have no communication. And my mom's always like, oh, I really want Isabella to meet him. I want Isabella to meet him. And I'm like, why? He does not benefit my life. Why would I have him in my daughter's life? Mm-hmm. So I hold a grudge, and I'm very much so like that. And so like, anyone who did me dirty, I was like, don't come near me or my kid.
Mama Bear is coming out.
No, yeah, I was like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom met Isabella when she was like 5 days old. I didn't have anyone come to the hospital at all. It was just me and Chris and the nurses. And it was so nice. That's anxiety. I hate that. People coming to the hospital gives me, I'm scared.
You're like, that's a lot of, I think it'll be different once you have a second one, but like the first one is so jarring. I feel like.
But you don't even know what you're doing.
No, you don't. Like breastfeeding. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're bleeding out of your cooch the whole time.
Yeah. And like, you're
fat.
You're fat. Your boobs hurt. You don't know how to breastfeed, and your kid is crying, and you're like, I don't know how to handle.
You're naked. You're wearing a damn gown. Yeah. You're wearing a diaper. I
don't really want everybody.
I'm still fat. Look like I'm pregnant still.
But it's like a different fat now. It's like you actually are reality. You're now fat, and you're not pregnant.
Yeah.
I remember I had an anxiety attack, like looking in the mirror, and I was like, I'm not pregnant anymore. I'm just fat.
I saw my bump, and I was like, God, I really hope that thing goes down. So Tony's bump went away completely.
But they push, like...
Oh, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Nope, mine didn't hurt.
Oh, no, like they push her stomach and like all the liquids are coming out. Isn't that so weird?
I don't remember it.
You don't remember?
It didn't hurt. I don't even remember feeling it. I remember them pushing, and I was like, ew, why are we doing this? I don't like that. And she's like, we have to. And I was like, yeah, whatever. But I was like, Isabella was nursing from the second she came out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was naked. Like, I mean, like I had a top on, but then like the minute she like came out, I mean, they saw her head. They literally like the nurses undid my top and like just pulled them out. Yeah. And then Isabella went, because they did like skin to skin immediately. Yeah. That's what they wanted for me. They like, well, I told them I wanted skin to skin. So they like undid it without me even like noticing. And then she literally latched right away.
Oh, lucky.
I know. I had no problems nursing. I was very lucky.
I didn't know how to like breastfeed at all.
I didn't.
They just gave me the kid, and I'm like, I don't even know how to do this.
No one does. Well, and so like Isabella just latched. Like I didn't know. I just stuck her up there and was like, okay, hopefully you just start doing your thing. And she did. Like I had not a single problem.
Lucky duck.
Well, and so the lactation consultant came in, and she was like, had a trainee girl with her, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna show you. This is a new mom. Like, are you okay if I show her? And I was like, yeah, like that's fine, but I don't really need help. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, she's doing it. And she like looked, and she's like, oh, okay, let's just go to the next room because this isn't going to be any help.
This is so funny.
And so Isabella, every baby loses weight when they leave the hospital. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Bo lost weight.
No, he sustained weight.
So Isabella gained weight. Within the 1 day that we left the hospital, she gained an ounce.
Little fatty.
Yeah, I don't know. Like she's just a psycho, smart and fat, and she's actually really skinny. But...
So wait, you said Tony, like her...
Tony had no bump. She literally pushed Ayla out, and like 5 hours later, her bump was gone. Like she was skinny again. I did not have that.
Lucky.
How long did it take for your bump to go away?
I think I have body dysmorphia on top of it, so I really don't know. I think I remember people saying to me like, you don't even look like you just gave birth. But like to me, I'm looking at myself, I'm like,
I've always think you've looked skinny, so I don't know. In my head, I don't.
I can show you pictures, but my phone is like, oh yeah, I don't have anything right now. But I remember being pregnant, like from the back, people like I didn't look pregnant, but like once you saw me, I looked pregnant.
Oh, that's how I was too.
So I think like there's also like, I think like I didn't gain like weight like where it was like super like, oh my gosh, you look pregnant. I love how we both got a notification at the same time. They're totally different. But I gained like I just remember like
What should I gain? I gained a lot of weight.
I gained. You actually would hate how much weight I gained.
Nothing.
I gained 12 pounds.
You're such a bitch.
But I also was so stressed through that pregnancy.
I gained 34 pounds, which is like the average woman gains like 25 to 30.
I gained 12 pounds, but I was so stressed through that entire pregnancy.
Well, I ate a pack of Fran's chocolate donuts every day.
I was eating Dairy Queen every single night.
I ate a pack of those like old-fashioned Fran's chocolate donuts at least because they come in a 6-pack.
Yes.
And I would finish one every 2 days.
I would finish one in a day if I were you.
And I loved ice cream cake, and I would buy whole ice cream cakes. Like there was no reason why I gained weight. Like there was a reason. I ate like shit. Like I ate junk food.
I was eating ice cream every single night. We lived right next to Dairy Queen. I was eating it every single night.
Yeah, I ate like shit every single day, and I loved fruit. So I was eating only sweet things. Like I was eating pineapple every day, mangoes every day, which is like it's healthy, but like not when you're eating that much. It's still sugar. It's natural sugar, but it's sugar, and I was eating it at copious amounts.
Okay, this could be a hormone imbalance still instilled into me right now, but before I never liked anything sweet. Like I always liked savory. Same. I have the biggest sweet tooth.
I didn't like cake or frosting.
Same.
I hated chocolate cupcakes. I love them now.
I can't like. I have to have something sweet every single night.
Same. We have a tub of ice cream at home. We live next to a mini mart, and so he sees us frequently. Oh, me and Jamie are on FaceTime, and I went and bought 6 ice creams, like 6 different ice creams.
As Matt's like getting me Dairy Queen too, like. But I think pregnancy, like, I have the biggest sweet tooth still.
So bad. Same. Well, I had really bad body dysmorphia before because I was like not skinny, but I was not like chubby. Like I would say I thought you were relatively skinny. Like,
I mean, to me,
thin.
you still look skinny to me.
I didn't eat in Portland. Like I was 155 pounds and I didn't look like I was that much, but I didn't eat. Like I probably ate once a day, and I ate like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like I ate so bad, I hardly ate. And then I got pregnant, and I've never been able to lose my weight. And my doctor's like, yeah, because you starved yourself. Like you were starving your body. Like now you're at a healthy weight, and your body's like desperately wants to hold on to it, so leave it alone. Like just stop.
I had an ED like when I was in high school, and I think like even like I wouldn't eat anything in a day.
Yeah, I used to just drink water.
Same. Or coffee and water, and I wouldn't eat anything.
You know, hard thing postpartum. So postpartum, I struggled so bad because I was obsessed with weight.
Same.
I literally could not look at. So I actually didn't have a mirror in my house for like 6 months. Like I had a mirror, but I would just never look in it.
I only had one in my bathroom, and it wasn't a full body mirror.
Oh, I had a full body, and I chose to never look in it naked. I would look in it when I had clothes on, but I never looked at myself naked for probably a good like 3 to 6 months.
I think it's really hard to like come to the acceptance of your body has changed, and it's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
Even if like you lose all the weight, like my hips are still so much wide.
So wide. That's my issues. My hips are so wide now.
Mine are too. I mean, my hips were originally really wide to begin with, and then it just got wider.
Same.
And I think it's like they're not going to go back.
Well, then it makes you envious of all the girls you see that bounce back, and I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah, and then like my boobs are like not as perky as they once were.
Oh, I have deflated water bottles. I've nursed for way too long. Genetics are crazy though, because like, so I have like very, very little stretch marks. I have like 6 stretch marks, 3 on each side, and that's all I have. And I carried really high, but my belly did get pretty big, but I carried super high, so it didn't look that big.
Yeah.
But my mom didn't get stretch marks until after she gave birth. So I actually did not get a single stretch mark until 2 weeks after I had Isabella because of my stomach going down.
Oh, okay. I got stretch marks. I started getting stretch marks when I was pregnant, and then they kind of went away, but I can slightly see them, but they don't bother me. Like, no, stretch marks.
Mine are like white.
Okay, mine are white as well right now. But stretch marks never bothered me.
Same. But some people get covered, and some people like genetics. Like it really depends on your parents and like the genetics in it.
I know my dad gets stretch marks. Like he has like from like
on your arms and like from lifting and stuff like that. Or
But my mom never got stretch marks.
Yeah, same. Until after she gave birth, and then I got them like 2 weeks after too, and I was like, damn, I thought it was skate free.
Like resenting like, this sounds horrible, but like I remember being resenting of like being pregnant because I was like, oh, my body's gonna change, like I don't want my body to change, and that was like a huge control thing for me because I was like,
Yeah, because you don't have any.
you don't have zero control.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Well, and it's like, so since I was so sick and I was just like, I had a hard pregnancy. I was sad a lot. I just cried so much in my pregnancy. And I remember just crying and be like, what if Isabella comes out and she cries all the time?
I remember thinking that too.
I was like, what if she's sad all the time? Because I just cry all the time. She's
Yeah.
not. She's rude, but she's really happy. Like, she's a very bubbly kid.
Yeah.
But I was just like, so, it's the anxiety. Your hormones are so weird.
You don't think straight.
No, I
You
was
actually
psychotic.
do.
I was very psychotic.
Same. Like, I did not think straight. There were thoughts in
Yeah.
my head that I remember I journaled and I'm reading it and I was like,
Whoa, she's crazy.
whoa.
She should have
I
been
feel
locked
so
up.
bad for my husband.
Well, and I feel bad a lot for Chris now because like we definitely had our issues because like we both were not great. But I got pregnant within 3 months of us like we weren't even
Being
like
together.
dating. Like we
Yeah.
were just like, you know, off and on. And so it was scary. We didn't know each other like really, and now we're going to have to live together and now we're going to have a baby together and we
Yeah.
have to figure out how to do things. And I got pregnant at 20. I had Isabella was born February 16th. My birthday was May 7th.
Okay.
So I turned 21 2 months after February, 3 months ish.
Okay.
Not like 2.5.
Yeah.
After. And in the process, I was really worried. Her due date was February 14th, and I was really worried I was going to have her early because I did not want to have her on my brother's birthday because Josh's birthday is the 3rd,
Oh,
and that's the day my grandma died.
Yeah.
So I was like, I do not want to have her.
on that day.
On that day,
That would
I'll-
be really bad.
I can't do that.
No.
And then I had her, and then I turned 21. Well, Josh was 21 when he died. And so I think that year just was fucking horrible for me. Like, I was pregnant, I was sick, I have Isabella, and then I
You're
turned
also
21.
like moving and
Well, we lived in our apartment at that point.
Okay.
And so it was like fine. We were like consistent, but I just was sad because I was like, oh, I had Isabella and then I turned 21 and it's the age Josh was when he died. And so I was like, oh, my brother had so much life to live and he didn't live it. Yeah. And now I'm living and I'm like seeing
That's
with
a
my eyes
weird-
like, oh shit, he like is stupid.
I think it's weird because you're like, now you're older than him.
It's super weird. And I was talking to Chris about it and I was thinking of him last night and I was like, I just miss him so much. I miss him so much. He's been dead for almost 9 years. That's a long time.
Yeah,
I think
but
of it and I'm like,
still.
holy crap. Because Josh died when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, he's almost been dead for like,
But it feels like yesterday.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it's like, he's been dead for almost like, you know, in the next few years, he's going to be dead for longer than I've had him in my life. And that's such a wild concept to think about. I think about it all the time to my mom because I'm like, what a weird, at some point she only had my brother for 21 years. And at some point he will have been dead longer than she had him alive. That's the weirdest concept as a mom.
That's weird.
So now it's like hard for me because me and my mom have issues in general, but just like how things played out with Josh's death and like
Yeah.
certain things, I was like talking about it to Chris and my mom, and I was just like, as a mom, it was just like, it makes me so sad. And I'm like, how do you function as a human being? Because I don't think I could. Which
No,
I don't know
think
if
so.
it's like, I don't know if it's better or worse that Josh died when he was older rather than a kid. Because
Yeah.
like, if Isabella died as a little kid, I think I would just like be so distraught. I wouldn't know how to do anything. And I'm like, I don't think it's better. My brother's still dead.
No.
Like, I still lost a kid. But I'm like, I don't know if it's like better or worse that he died like younger or older. But it's like such a weird thing because yeah, it's just been a long time. And the holidays, I'm like, oh, I just wish my brother could have seen her. She's so
yeah,
cute.
because it's like, it's
Like, it just
someone
makes
that
me
your daughter
feel-
has never met.
Yeah, but she knows who my brother is. So I showed her a picture. I was looking at him yesterday. I was showing Chris because I think Isabella looks like me, and he just like does not think she looks like me
Oh,
at
really?
all. Which these are ratchet, but like my hair grew like that. Hers.
She looks like you.
These are old pictures.
I don't feel like your brother looks like you.
We have different dads.
Okay, that's why.
He literally is a carbon copy of his father. Everyone thinks I look like my mom, and I don't. He looks like my mom more than I ever do.
I see resemblance on both.
But so this is my mom's high school senior photo.
Oh my gosh.
Because she had Josh at 16.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I was like showing
Is
her.
that
That's my grandpa.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture of his dad in a little bit. I don't know where it is. But yeah, I was showing her this picture, and I was like, look, you don't think she looks like me sometimes? This is my ratchet smile I used to do. But she's like, oh, look, it's Uncle Josh. So she knows. She knows who he is. We talk about him. But that was a weird thing when I was pregnant. I was like so paranoid. I was like, she's never going to know who he is. She's never going to know about him. Which, why wouldn't she? I talk about him. He's my brother. But my whole pregnancy, I was like, oh my God, she's never going to know who he is. And I was like distraught. I was like, what the hell? But Chris couldn't relate. So we had a hard time with that because like Chris didn't know how to.
I think death is also like,
Weird.
if you haven't gone through it,
So weird.
you
Yeah.
don't know exactly what they're feeling.
Yes.
Or the grieving process of death.
Yeah. Well, and I was like talking to my therapist, and she was like, it's so funny because like grief comes in stages, and she was like, your stages are so backwards because like the stage I'm in now is like literally like the second stage of grief, and my brother's been dead for 9 years, and she's like, everyone grieves on their own time.
It's also processing.
Yeah.
Like,
and
you're not gonna
well, and Isabella, like I had Isabella and I was so focused on that, and so it's like you push, this is what we're going to talk about too, like identity crisis. Like you push everything about yourself aside for your kid.
Yeah.
Like I did not know who I was.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you have like you do have an identity crisis.
Well, and then everyone was telling me, because I have like Isabella's mom on my bio, and then like I just post about her all the time, and someone was like, yeah, you make your kid your whole life, like and they try to down me.
Are they parents?
No,
that's why.
But they try to down me, and I was like, oh wow, my kid is my whole fucking life. I birthed her.
Yeah, like
that is your whole life.
That gives like, that's like rage bait to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm over here. I'm like, I'm about to fight something.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Well, but I'm like, you're a horrible parent then. Like,
yeah. Like, well, and once they're a parent, they'll understand.
Yeah, and I think that's also something that's really hard. Is like when people aren't parents, I think it's hard to like
make them understand.
Yeah, like they won't understand until they're a parent. I think like, oh, like I remember like not being a mom, and like my friend, she like gave birth to her first daughter, and I'm like thinking like, oh, I totally understand you, like I can totally understand, and like I did not understand at all.
James like, just kidding.
I was like, I wanted to understand, but I didn't know.
Yeah, when you don't know until it happens to you.
No, and I think you don't really know what's going on in a mom's world.
No,
because oh my gosh, I had so much time before.
Yeah,
being a mom, like before having a kid, I think you think being like, I think there's also a fantasy side where you think you're gonna be this type of mom.
Oh god.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
so I said I would never spank Isabella, and I'm not gonna raise my voice, and I'm like, Isabella, stop fucking doing
I know.
I'm
gonna be a really gentle mom. Like, I'm not gonna yell at my kid. Like, but I think there's like things like you sit there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna like do XYZ with my kid. I'm gonna be this type of parent, and then you're like,
holy shit, this is
hard, and I don't have time for that.
Well, and Isabella is like, I've said this before, she is not that kind of kid. That kid does not listen for shit. She does not care. She is so like, does not care. She's in her own world, and
every kid is different too.
Well, and she's so smart, so it's like I think she just thinks she doesn't have to listen, because she's like, oh, I know what they're talking about, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. But like, she just does not care about anything we say. She listens sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, dude, what is going on in your head?
She's just way too smart for this world.
We can't even gaslight her. I tried to gaslight her the other day, and she cannot be. She is too smart. She cannot be gaslit. I tried to tell her. I was like,
her IQ is like,
dude, she's smart, super smart. And I was like, I can't even remember what I said, but I was like, hey, if you do this, like I'll do this. And she was like, no, you won't. I was like, damn, she got me there. I don't know if you and Matt talked about this, because you guys got married so fast and things, and like, because me and Chris didn't talk about this, like, oh, family dynamics, like how do you plan on raising your child? Yeah. How do you think that's going to go? We did not talk about that.
We did marriage counseling before we got engaged.
Oh, that's really smart.
So we were like a lot of topics like you don't talk about or don't think about. That's what we're talking about. So like, how do you want to raise your kid? What do you want like traditions to be? What do we want? So we did talk about that, and like how do we want to raise our kids?
That's good. Because yeah, we didn't do that. We didn't. I had no clue what kind of parent Chris wanted to be. I didn't know how his family was going to be.
To ask that.
Yeah.
That's also another thing. You don't think to ask those type of questions.
Well, I didn't even think to ask him, because we weren't really like, we were just back and forth with things. Yeah. Like I didn't know what we were even going to be. And so like, obviously I asked him while we were pregnant, but like I was already pregnant at that point. I didn't really have a choice. Yeah. Like, and two, he is like, Chris is Hispanic. Hispanics are very different in the way they do things, but also Chris is not from here. Like he is literally from Honduras. He's from a different country.
It's
like
a culture.
Culture differences are crazy.
And you know what? It's like even me and Matt have cultural differences, and he's from Oklahoma and I'm from, Midwest versus West Coast. It's a difference.
It's a big difference.
It's totally night and day between you guys, but like,
yeah.
But like, there's a difference.
Me and Matt would probably have more. Actually, I don't know. His family's different than my family.
Yeah.
Has raising wise. But I was like, I feel like me and Matt probably had more similar upbringing.
You probably did.
But my family's also kind of like yours. Like they were very chill. They were very calm about things. Like I wasn't. Yeah. I was raised in a very different household. But yeah, no, Chris's family is very different in how they do things. And so like, God, I can't remember. One time his mom did something and I was like, what are you doing? Like, oh God, what was it? It was actually insane. It was the craziest thing. I think she tried to like feed her and she was like 3 months old, like food.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and my family's like a very kissy family. And I was like, don't do that. And they didn't want to listen to me and they got in trouble. They got spanked. I said, don't do that. And they didn't see Isabella because they wouldn't listen to me. And they were like, well, we're going to kiss her. And I said, no.
I think there's like respect. Like people don't have respect
For young mothers.
Yeah.
People do not have respect for young mothers. And I learned that very early on. Yeah. Very early on.
It's really sad, I feel like.
Well, in a lot of families, so like too, my family does not do well with boundaries. They do not like that I have boundaries. They don't like that I'm a strong like individual.
Yeah.
That's not their thing. They hate that. And so I created very strong boundaries with Isabella and with them, and they didn't agree with them. And so they didn't see Isabella. And then they would be like, oh, it was for a long time. Like my aunt didn't meet her until she was over a year old. Oh my gosh. Because I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry. And my aunt is amazing with her now, and they have a fantastic relationship with each other and they love each other. But I was very strict about things, and they've always been very pushy, and they've never respected anything I said. And so I was like, well, and they'd be like, so I'd be like, okay, you don't get to see Isabella. And they'd be like, oh, you're withholding her. And I'm like, no, I don't want negative people in her life.
Yeah.
Like when you can be, which they weren't being bad people. They just weren't listening to me and what I was requesting. But it's like, when I was like, well, when you can do what I'm asking you, then you can see her. But I have no issue with that. But when you're disrespecting me as her mother, then no, you don't get access to my child. That's not fair. That's not how this works.
No.
And so that was like a big problem. That I learned very early on, is they don't have respect for young moms.
I think like in-laws are also figuring out like, oh, this isn't my kid anymore. So there's that weird boundary, I think, for in-laws where they're like, oh, I can't tell you what to do. Like, I can't tell you how to parent because it's actually not my kid.
Well, see, that was the opposite. That's what they did to me. And they brought up my age all the time. Oh, well, you're just a new generation of parenting. And, oh, you're just young. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Let me just live my life like how I want to live my life.
Me.
Isabella's older and not an infant anymore. Because that sucked.
She can defend herself now. She can slap them on the face and be like, don't kiss me.
Well, she does. She'll tell them, don't touch me. Don't hug me. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't touch her.
Yeah.
If she's telling you no, listen to her.
Like,
she
listen
hug
to
you.
her.
And even Chris, like, she tells me no sometimes, but her dad, like, Chris was trying to like kiss her the other day, and she was like, no, no, no. And he was like, give me a kiss. And like, they were playing, but I was like, if she says no, listen to her. She doesn't want to kiss. She doesn't want to kiss.
Yeah.
Like,
don't force it.
Yeah. And so I'm big on her, like, having her own boundaries. Like, if she says no, she says no.
Yeah.
And that's that. Like,
and I think there's like a fine line of like,
obviously, no,
like,
you can't say no, I don't want to eat my food. Like, yeah, girl, you're eating your food.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sucks to suck. You need to eat. But I think there is like giving your kid enough choice. Like, you give them choices, like in the sense of like independence. You give them like a little bit of independence too, where it's like, okay, you're going to go do certain things, or like you can say no to like, obviously,
well,
like,
it helps create them their own personality and their own like, not belief system, but like it helps them be a real person.
Yeah. And I think it's like an independence for them, where it's like, okay, when they're this age, you can tell them to like go like unload the silverware, clean up their room.
Well, I was like talking to, I don't know who I was talking to it about, but I was like, when you don't give your kid like choices and let them tell you no, or options, like how are they ever learn? Like, people don't know how to call and make doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
I was making my doctor's appointments at like 11. I'm not kidding.
I don't know, like, I don't know. I never struggled with like that type of stuff, like independent, like,
yeah,
like I always did stuff.
Same.
Like even in high school when I went to like UCC, like I was the one that was like registering myself in classes, and
but that's good. That's how things should be.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have that form of like identity, but a lot of kids lack that nowadays.
Yeah. I also think this sounds like so cliche and like such a touchy, like, but like I think cell phones.
I was gonna say social media should be evicted. We should not have social media for children.
No, I think like social media, like TikTok, and like I have it, but like even like the age of 15, it's like you're just like dumb scrolling.
I think that like, so I don't know if it was Australia or where it was like talking about taking social media. You can't be on it until you're 16.
Yeah,
we need that.
And you know what's crazy? It's like I didn't have TikTok until like, because TikTok wasn't a thing until we were like a senior in high school. It was like when COVID came out. Was when TikTok really came out. Yeah. Because it was once Musical.ly, and then nobody did Musical.ly, and then I think it was like TikTok.
Yeah.
But it was like COVID. We were like 19.
But okay, so this is where I'm a conspiracy
Therapist.
Conspiracy theorist. And I think, oh my God, they're going to think I'm crazy. The government does try and control us. I'm like such an advocate. Like, no, because it's like the things that they put in our food, but also the things that they put in our social media.
Yeah, because like,
you're dumb scrolling and you're getting these videos and you're like, oh yeah, that's true.
AI, like the AI videos, like there's some things like you're scrolling and you don't realize it's AI.
Oh my God. I don't know. We can talk about this in here, but me and Chris were actually talking about porn and how dub fakes were what they were called. Do you know what those are?
No.
Dub fakes are like, so it's porn videos and they put like a celebrity on it. But that's AI. That's AI. So me and Chris were talking about AI and how AI has been out way longer than the government likes to say.
Yes.
Way longer. But dub fakes, they called them that, but I'm like, they weren't dub fakes. They were AI. Those were AI videos.
Can they sue them?
I don't know. And so
I would like if someone put my face on that, like I would want to sue them.
That's a thing though. People do this.
Did you see the oh my gosh, what's Paul? What is it? Not Jake, not I think it was Jake Paul. Did you see Jake Paul's AI videos going all around?
Yes.
And like
so that's what I'm saying. So like people, they were called dub fakes, and that's like it's a specific term for porn, and it's like where they were putting people's faces. So like I think there was one of like Selena Gomez, and she like literally had to come out with a statement or something, and just being like, "This is not me. Like this is fake. Like this is not real."
How violating.
There was a bunch of like a bunch that came out, but it's AI, but they didn't call it AI at the time because we didn't know that's
oh my god.
Yeah. So it's like I'm a conspiracy theorist. God, I can't talk today, but
conspiracy theorist.
I can't I can't say it either.
Dyslexia's
conspiracy theorist. But like I think that like TikTok is such a form of like control. It sounds so silly, I know, but like
isn't it run by China?
I don't know.
Or did they buy it?
I have no clue.
Remember TikTok was gone for like a month or something?
Oh yeah. Well, Trump took it away.
Oh.
I thought that's what it was. He was like banning it.
Yeah.
But it's like not even like the government, not necessarily with like TikTok per se.
Right.
But like in general, I think that social media is like a control. It's a control. Like they feed things out for you to control you.
And to believe things. And they try to do the narrative. It's like the news too.
Well, it's like if you get it to the right person, they do.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a lot of cults on TikTok.
Yes, there is.
But it's like you get that to the right person and they're believing it and they're like
I think
gung-ho.
That's also like mental health and like even like body dysmorphia, like
people body check all day long.
Oh yeah,
all day long on TikTok.
I remember being like, again, it was like when I was a senior in high school, that's when like social media was like really like popping because of TikTok. And I remember being like seeing girls on social media and like they could edit videos, like you can edit videos of your body. So
Layla, the one from Mormon
Wives,
there's a lot of videos where she body checks. And I think she's openly talked about how she has an ED or something. But like there's a lot of videos of her where I'll have to show you, she's body checking. Like she's like side by side to show how skinny she is. Like, and that's called body checking. And it's like it's so bad for
Is it like when you're comparing yourself to other women, or is it just like to check yourself in the mirror?
Body checking. It's like it's a term that is used when you like
go to check yourself in the mirror.
Well, it's like to show how skinny they are.
Oh.
I'll have to show you. It's a specific term used in like EDs and stuff like that. And it's like, so girls, when they're super skinny, super skinny, and they know they're super skinny, or they have like EDs, they'll like make sure they pose like and do videos where their stomach is showing and they're sideways so that you can see that their waist is like that big.
Oh, okay. See, I thought body checking was you go look in the mirror to make sure you're still skinny.
I feel like that could also be like used for the same term too.
I've done that. Like I remember doing that all the time. I don't do it anymore ever since having a kid. But yeah,
same. I'm actually way better about it since having a kid. But no, I think that social media is so bad.
Oh, it's horrible.
A cousin, she's 15, and she's like on social media, and she's like, I'm not skinny like these girls, and she's not. None of us in our family are skinny though. Mm-hmm. None of my family members, you're gonna look at us and not a single one of us are skinny. That's just not how it goes. She's not fat, but she's not skinny. Like she's 15 and she has boobs and a butt. She looks like a woman. Like, and that's how all of us have looked our whole lives. But she like gets on TikTok and then she's all sad and she's like, I don't look like that. And I'm like, that's fine. We all look. So it's just so bad for kids. Well. And like people having the mom channels, not the mom channels, but like posting, but it's only of their kids.
Yeah, that stuff is like
weird.
Weird.
It's so
like
weird.
it's kind of like that. So like you know how kids like celebrity kid actors would like make money. It's like these parents are finding a way to make money from their kids.
Well, there was one, oh my God, maybe the comments will know what we're talking about, but I cannot remember her name. One specific mom had her daughter. It was like a channel of literally just her daughter pretty much. And she would post like, oh, mom's outfit versus grandma's outfit. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
No.
But mom's outfit's like a little crop top and like grandma's outfit's like a crazy, all the videos are probably deleted. I'll have to show you. But she actually got contacted multiple times because her daughter was being used. The videos were being used and for what is it called? But what dark web? They were being used on the dark web for porn.
Yeah,
for pedophiles. And she would literally in the comments be like, she would have comments of people being like, God, the things I would do to her, of the little girl, and just continued to post, like didn't even, or there'd be comments like, God, I wish I could marry her, and she's fucking 4 years old.
See, that's like why I don't show my child on social
and the mom
media.
continued to post.
That's insane.
Until she got so much hate that she literally had to delete all of her social medias because, well, and she'd get like weird requests in the comments and she'd do them.
Oh.
Or they'll like, so I guess like I just literally went on this whole thing of like weird pedophilia signs of like people that are like commenting weird things or like moms posting things that like are geared towards pedophilia because you get more money.
Oh
when pedophiles
my
view
gosh.
your page. So I went on a whole deep dive of it. And so it's like the mom would like have the girl make sure she's like eating in videos or like eating a hot dog or eating a corn dog or.
That's insane that you're putting your child through that.
And this little girl has no clue.
Yeah.
And this little girl just thinks she's making a funny video with her mom. But so this girl, I mean, the page got taken. I think she might still have it, but I don't know if it got taken down or she just stopped posting on it and deleted everything. But I mean, she got so much hate from normal individuals who were like, there are pedophiles. Literally have your daughter all over the website. I think she actually had the division that works in like, you know, I don't even know what it's called, like sexual her abuse, like not abuse, but like to like stop pedophiles and like follow them. Like they were contacting her multiple times.
That's insane.
Yes. So I'm like, I don't think that I post as well on social media, but like I very rarely post her on my photography now, and I post her on my main, which has very limited people.
I know, because I started a private account for my socials. And it's like only like limited people that I actually really know.
And that's what I would do too.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it. Not having.
I don't know. It's just like people are so sick in the brain. Also, like everything is at our fingertips.
Yes. The access is crazy.
It's too much access. It's too much access.
It is. You can do the craziest stuff and like. Me and Chris were talking about this. It's just the things that you can do on the internet, you should never be allowed to do.
No.
The images you can view, the videos you can see.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's like, I remember I heard somebody say that like an 11-year-old boy that goes on a corn website sees more than what a like an actual like, I don't know, like in the BC, like a mighty king would ever see.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And this is so off topic, but like it's so normalized.
Oh yeah,
we talked about this a lot. Talked about this a lot, but like young teenage boys, it is so normalized for them. And I'm like, no, you should not be on porn websites. Like,
you should not. And like people make porn so normalized, and I think the world is always trying to make it so normalized. And I think like even like movies.
Well, so I think a lot of people have trauma. Like, I think a lot of people in the world have trauma and they don't realize they have trauma. And hypersexuality is actually, they talk about this on Mormon Wives. Hypersexuality is a insane form of trauma that people don't realize is a trauma response. So you either don't want to have sex, or you're so hypersexual and want to have sex 24/7. And that's a response of trauma. And I don't think a lot of people realize that they actually, not saying everyone has trauma, but like they abuse porn because they have trauma and they're hypersexual because of the trauma that they have endured.
It's so sad because like I feel like porn is such a dark hole.
Oh yeah, it's a dark hole because it's like a drug. You're releasing endorphins.
They say like it's like a sugar addiction.
Yeah.
I remember reading an article and where it's like a guy that was married to a porn star, he would rather watch porn of her than actual do it with her.
Well, yeah, no, that's a huge thing. And you get so used to doing that you don't even want to sleep with someone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a crazy deep dark hole that I feel really sad that some people have like these addictions that they don't even realize they have.
Yeah.
Because it's so, again, some people, dude, people have porn addictions and they don't even know it because it is so normalized. And it's insane.
Go on TikTok. There are half naked women on there, maybe naked.
It's insane. And again, like that's why you should not have social media.
It's yeah, it's like numb. It's numbing our brains. And like not even porn, but like I think a lot of things are numbing our brains, but like definitely porn is like just numbing brains.
And this is where it's like I say, oh my God, I'm crazy, but like the government wants to control us, and it's like they're feeding these things out so that our brains are literally like
just like dumb brains.
We don't even realize what's normal and what's not normal.
Yeah. It's so sad.
And it's like, oh my God, some of the Epstein files, I don't know if you've seen anything about that, but it's like there's literally like sacrificial things being happening.
And I think he never hid it. Hid it. I mean,
He
never hid it. Like he was very proud of like liking younger women.
Yes, but not to the extent that he showed.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Obviously. But like it's crazy because it's like some people don't even think that those files are that bad. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
Because it's like our brain is so normalized to the things that
oh my gosh,
we're seeing on social media.
Well, yeah, I mean, I see girls in bikinis on social media all the time. If I was a guy,
I see 12-year-olds in bikinis on social media.
I see like 12-year-old, or I see like 4-year-olds basically putting on makeup.
There was this girl named Piper on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
She's 17 years old. I think she just turned 18. She's 17 and everyone was like, oh my God, I can't wait till she's 18 so she can start an OnlyFans so I can buy it. That's grooming. Like they're premeditated. This 17-year-old, they're attracted by her, but they can't wait till she turns 18 so she can legally post her naked photos. Disgusting.
Isn't that sad though? But like these women also feel like they should sexualize their bodies.
Yes, that's a big thing. Like, you don't feel pretty unless you're sexualized.
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
it is.
I'm not a hater to makeup because I actually like makeup a lot and I think that makeup's really cool. But it's like, I feel like it's such a pleaser.
Yeah.
For men. Like, and men actually just like, they say, oh, I don't want a woman who wears makeup. But then they like get a woman who doesn't wear makeup.
Yeah.
And they're like, why doesn't she look like this?
Why is she not like?
Because again, like social media, it's so normalized that you should like
Natural
when people do
makeup
that
is actually-
clean girl natural, and I'm like, girl, no, you still have makeup on. Bye, you guys. Thanks for listening to us.
Love you.
Yeah.
Scene.
Cut it.